Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching Loki. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are watching episode 6 of season 2, the finale for season 2 of Loki. And the last episode, I really enjoyed. It's really interesting that, Loki finally admitted that he needed his friends. And I think that that's huge for a Loki period to admit what they need and be vulnerable in that moment. And I absolutely love that he learned to control the time slipping and that he can travel through time. I don't really know what that means long-term, big-term, story-wise, because I do feel like time travel is too leaned upon sometimes to rewrite stories or to be like, well, we're going to scrap that and start over. So I hope that that's not really like what's happening, but I do think him jumping back to the TVA before Victor Timely is spaghettified definitely is going to change some things. And I wonder where else he's going to time slip to and what he's going to change and what he's going to fix. Because especially it was really nice seeing the characters that we know and love kind of in a different timeline. Mobius being a father, even though his wife is gone. And a lot of people pointed out that that happened during the time frame in which the blip would have happened. And that makes me sad that he's a single father of 2 because of that. Even seeing Hunter B-15 be a doctor and be good at it. And I want that for her. I want lives that don't include the TVA for these people. We even see Casey, who's like a thief, and he was even a thief at the TVA, like with the Infinity Stones collection that he had. And I like seeing that. I like seeing them in kind of like a different world. I mean, Mobius, I think we were all waiting for him to like ride a jet ski and be on a jet ski. And so like that was like really pleasing. But then, just kind of even seeing Sylvie going back to the reality in which she just wanted to stay in, and that being spaghettified, she kind of knew it was kind of inevitable. So she had to go find Loki and she had to, see how to fix this, because I don't know if everything would cease to exist or if that would just kind of narrow it down to one timeline or if it's done. But the fact that Loki is doing the time slipping on purpose and is able to control it, that's a power that I think I don't know where that's going to go, but I'm excited to watch it. And I'm just kind of I don't think that there's going to be a 3rd season to this show. So this should be the conclusion of this story leading into all the Kang stuff in the MCU, which I'm interested to see where this is going. So guys, I'm super excited to get into this episode. So let's not delay any further and get into it.
What's the plan?
Load the multiplier, launch it, and get back.
Time to be brave.
Oh, still an amazing scene.
You need to learn how to control your time slipping.
Show does. Okay. Whoa. Oh, this is smart. Going back. Stunning. We're gonna see it reversed. Nope, okay. Actually, seeing him unspaghettified would have been cool, but also not cool at the same time.
I don't know about this radiation level. It's even worse than when I was out there.
Is he gonna let him get spaghettified?
Be brave.
Is that what he wants to have happen? Oh, I thought maybe he wouldn't get spaghettified this time. Wow.
What could we have done differently?
Good question.
Yeah.
We took too long.
So where do you go now?
Again. Faster.
When
When those doors open, get down the gangway as fast as you can. Load the multiplier, hit the green button, launch it, and get back, okay?
Okay.
Let's keep moving.
I didn't know we needed disco music to this, but I appreciate it. This time, yep. How many times are we gonna have to watch that?
Load the multiplier, hit the green button, launch it, and get back, okay?
And maybe go way ahead of this. I don't know.
This time, not faster. Earlier.
Yes, earlier. That's exactly right.
We've missed minutes. I know right now you're hurt, but we need your help in finishing the throughput multiplier fast.
Oh my god!
I wasted time, and now does time waste me? Again. Again.
Wow, poor Victor.
Again.
Oh, well. So gnarly every time it happens.
Again.
Yeah, maybe, how much sooner?
Guess what? The TVA handbook, you both wrote it. Isn't that amazing?
Loki, why are you being so weird?
Everyone, Victor, this model is not finished, okay?
Why me?
Because you volunteered. You did. You will. Something could go wrong. And you know how the multiplier works. It'll make sense.
I love this. I love this. I love this.
This, a prototype,
Yes, prototype.
which will widen the temporal input and invert the temporal decay. This device, plus the throughput multiplier.
Loki,
Give that back to the professor.
Thank you so much.
That's just
Trust me.
Was that all one shot? Because fabulous.
Obi, how long will it take me to know everything that you know about mechanics, physics, and engineering?
How much do you know?
Wow.
Let's assume I don't know much.
Decades.
centuries.
Do you have that available to you? Are you gonna... Centuries later? Oh my god.
Your surprisingly advanced engineering skills, but maybe Obi should test that thing first.
Wow, that's amazing that he went that far back in time to learn all of this.
Absolutely safe. Watch this.
Okay.
Access denied.
Your turn. I'll take those. Thank you.
We have to move fast. Who's it gonna be?
It's him. It's you. You volunteer. Here's the plan. Your right thumb, left knee, and faceplate, or the temporal radiation will peel your skin right off. What's the first step? Trip hazard. Whatever you do not set the multiplier down, or it will roll off the gangway. Don't forget. Be brave.
These are problems that he's seen along the way, and he's now solved. Okay.
What the shit are you doing? Trust me. No. What?
Oh my gosh. Like I said, though, the thing about time travel is that it makes stuff like this possible. It's fun to watch. You got this, Victor? I don't know. They wouldn't go through all that just for this not to be successful, right? Oh, yes. Okay. You got this, Victor?
Be brave. You're being so brave.
You're so brave. A little patronizing, but I'll take it.
One foot in front of the other.
It's taking
Before you
forever.
know it, you'll be at the end of the gangway. Well done.
This is beautifully stunning, though. I don't know who did all this, but it looks so good. I hope that their naps are very hefty and beautiful. Come on. So far, so good. If he spaghettifies now, I'm be very upset.
It can be a little sticky.
Maybe say that beforehand? There we go.
Now come back. Quick.
Yeah.
Get back. Get back.
Run! Run! I don't want to celebrate too soon. Pumpkins?
You did it.
Wait,
What?
Oh, crap.
These readings are off.
What do you mean off?
They're just off.
It can't be.
What does that mean?
But there's just too many branches.
How do you eliminate the number of branches without killing all those people?
The branches of time are duplicating at an infinite rate.
Victor, now is not the time to talk so slow.
I don't understand.
Well, what? What's so funny?
It's a scaling problem. You can't scale for infinite. It can't be done.
So that was all for nothing. Centuries. Centuries. He took centuries. Oh, he's got to stop this from happening.
I felt what you feel. You don't want this.
Please do not kill Sylvie. He's not going to kill Sylvie, is he?
Get out of my way.
I won't.
You've been seduced by a throne.
The last thing I want is a throne. Sylvie, stop!
If you want me to stop, you'll have to kill me.
Please don't.
Close.
Oh, God. So he who remains wanted this to happen?
Flesh and blood. Don't tell me I'm a disappointment.
Hear me out.
Hear me out.
If you want to stop me, you'll have to kill me.
You're gonna have to kill her. That's what you're trying not to do.
Why do you never try to stop her? Fight back. Do something.
Oh.
Oh, come on. You're not telling me you haven't learned how to pause time yet.
How did you know?
I know about the slipping. And who do you think paved that road?
Yep.
Any guesses? Survey says?
He who remains.
Yep.
Did you really think I was just gonna let her kill me?
And that be it? Is it? Nada? R.I.P. HWR?
HWR.
We die with the dying. We're born with the dead.
Uh-huh. Okay. Okay.
So,
This is
you
wild.
figured it all out. How is Victor timely?
Of course you know about him.
Wait, don't tell me.
Him making fun of Victor Timely, who's himself, is just crazy.
I'll break your loom.
but the loom prevents a brutal war where nothing survives, Loki. Not even in the sacred timeline.
Break the loom and you cause a war that kills us all. Game over.
Or kill her, and we protect what we can.
Yeah, he's been trying to avoid having to kill her.
What are you gonna do? Finish what I started.
Ooh.
A couple of hunters went out on a mission somewhere near the Black Sea to find a variant who's going to be responsible for 5,000 deaths. The variant is an 8-year-old boy. He was just minding his own business. A couple hunters died, all because that one hunter, he lost sight of the big picture.
Is that Mobius that did that?
Most purpose is more burden than glory. And trust me, you never want to be the guy who avoids it because you can't live with the burden.
How do you live with it?
Scar tissue.
Wow.
What happened to your partner?
Well, things worked out fine for her. She actually became a
Renslayer?
judge.
Yep.
Renslayer. She knew the hard thing to do was the thing that had to be done.
What if Sylvie doesn't get pulled out of her timeline?
No, there's no comfort. You just choose your burden.
Thank you, Mobius.
Oh, goodness. What are you going to go do?
The only way that anything
As
survives.
if I never kill he who remains in the first place. So you have to kill me.
To stop her from ever being taken from her timeline in the first place.
Even down there, it's full of death and injustice. I grew up in apocalypses, Loki. I've lived through enough of them to know that sometimes it's okay to destroy something.
Welcome, he who remains.
Okay, what are you planning on doing here?
Loki? What are you doing?
He's gonna go out there without a suit on?
I know what kind of god I need to be. For you. For all of us.
Ugh! Wow. Not how I pictured any of this going. Oh, wow. Oh, God. What does that do? This doesn't look good. Maybe I wouldn't touch it. Ah!
The branches are dying.
Well, what is he doing with them? What is happening? It's the end of time, so... This is stunning. What does that mean?
He's giving us a chance.
Oh god, if it ended there and didn't give us an answer to what the hell's happening, I think I probably would have just flipped my desk. Is he combining timelines? Is he... So the Citadel hasn't even been made yet. I'm so confused. Please don't end. Oh wow. I don't even know what to think right now. I don't even know what to do.
Hey y'all, I'm Miss Minutes.
And are we sure she won't
Try to kill us all?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still confident, Sobe.
Not at all.
You let them know I'll be up in a moment.
I'll do you one better. I'll save you a seat.
Look at Casey being involved in it.
Hey, you.
Are you okay,
I got
Mobius?
those reports on the variants of He Who Remains.
Do any of them know that we exist yet?
Oh, I guess one of them caused a little bit of a ruckus on 616 adjacent realm, but they handled it, so.
Adjacent realm? Aren't we 616? I don't know if that's true. Your file as requested. Oh,
Casey said he's gonna get these taken down.
good.
Although it is a good reminder, those who do not remember the past are,
Doomed to repeat it.
So when we get in there,
Yeah, funny you should mention that, because
you're leaving.
you think the TVA is gonna miss a tired, washed-up old analyst with a heart of gold?
I would. I would.
I think there is one or two who will.
Yeah.
Well, if you ever want a seat in there, it's yours.
Thanks.
I'm so happy for Mobius. All the infinity symbols. They look like the tree, the new time line combination. A new handbook? A second edition! Look at you writing a sequel. Victor Timely just gets to be a kid. Oh, I forgot about her being at the end of time. Elias. Whew.
The inmates are running the asylum. Okay, peace.
The yard could do with a bit of work.
Christ, it's the best house on the block.
No.
Where are you gonna go?
You?
I might just wait here for a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Just enjoy it.
Let time pass.
Okay. So he's just sitting here holding it all together? It's quite the sacrifice. I'm really loving this music. Oh, okay. Now in credit. Wow. Okay, so certainly for a finale, that ended kind of big, like almost like an ultimate sacrifice. Does Loki just remain there at the end of time for all time? I mean, I trust him more than he who remains, but at the same time, if I say time one more time. Anyway, it does seem the Loki that we met in the very beginning is not the Loki that we ended with in this series. And my question is he just there now, holding it together infinitely? They did mention that when they went back to the TVA that the variants didn't know about them. So I guess that's good that they don't know that there's something that's holding it all together. But I'm happy that the TVA still exists in a sense, because that means that the people that we know and love still exist. I'm happy that Victor Timely did not have to get ripped from his timeline, and He Who Remains plan did not go through. That's lovely. I'm very happy about that. But that means that there are his variants that are still out there, and so they're going to have to do something about them. Oh. So I will say that the music in this episode, amazing. The visuals, absolutely stunning. The acting, just amazing. But I will say that I have a severe lack of understanding of what clearly happened. And I know that like with all the time slipping and, going back centuries to learn as much as he needed to help, expand the loom so it could accommodate the branches. I do feel like, and he even said it, that it was a complete waste of time to go through all that. Now, did he have to go on that journey to reach the end point where he realized that he was the one that had to pull it all together? Yes. But I'm very confused by it. I think I would have liked a very plain answer. Maybe I wanted all my things answered. So I have to say that while it was visually amazing, and story-wise, like, I liked it, I feel like there just needs to be like more. There just needs to be a little bit more. But I do like that Mobius decided to finally see what life was like for himself. I think that is good for him. And him even saying, like, I wanted to see what this was all for. I agree. You have to, like, anything that you do in life, you have to have value, right? You have to see that there's value. And, like, he got to see that he had a life. And, like, even with Sylvie picking apart the art, he's like, no, it's perfect. And, we have the best house on the block. And, he was in love with this life that he saw in front of him. He saw the beauty of it, and that he found value in saving it, protecting it, and keeping it. I think that's amazing for Mobius. I'm so happy. So happy for him. OB writing a second edition. I said sequel, and I realized the second edition isn't really a sequel, but it's like, added things to it. That there are new things that are indexed and footnoted and new chapters. And especially because now that there is no loom and something else is holding the branches together, very happy for OB that he came out with a second book. I'm a little bummed about Hunter B-15. I really would have liked if she had gotten to go to a timeline and live out an actual life. Because from the first season, when she finds out that she was ripped out of her timeline, and that, like, the TVA wasn't always something that she was part of and that she had a life, I really would have liked that for her. But I do think that her being in charge and the level of heart that she has, and that she just seemed very heavy at the end. And it's a big responsibility to keep it all working and all together. And but if there's anybody that I trust with it, it's her. I do love that Casey had kind of a higher position, that he wasn't just, the janitor anymore, even though he was always more than just the janitor, but like that he had a role and he was in the war room and he was in there putting it together. And like, I loved the relationship that he had with OB. And I do love the progression we got of Casey. It wasn't full blown or anything by any means, the mild backstory of him being a thief. But I'm pretty satisfied with the position that Casey's in. I'd like to know where Sylvie is and what she's doing and where she went. I thought for sure that like Loki would have to like go back and stop her from actually being taken out of her timeline. And obviously that would stop like her vengefulness of wanting to kill He Who Remains. But it would have stopped him from ever knowing her. But I feel like that would be a worthy sacrifice, that he'd have to give up on the relationship of knowing that variant and seeing a piece of himself differently. And I think that would have been really beautiful. But like now she's just out there. So, I mean, I hope that we get Sylvie in future movies for sure. Like I said, I know that they're not, I definitely know for sure now they're not going to do a season 3. But like, I don't know what this means for Loki himself and the Loki that we know and love. Actually, the Loki that we've come to know and love, because we definitely love the one that died in Infinity War. Altogether, I feel like it's a great series. I don't know if I'd say that they stuck the landing, mostly because I don't think I understand it all that well. But I do like that, we see Loki making a sacrifice this way, because he was always very selfish and he was always doing it to sit on a throne to where he could be king overlooking subjects. And in this case, he's sitting on a throne, but he's literally saving every life in the multiverse. And I guess that's a pretty good way for Loki to end. So, satisfied? Yes. Deeply satisfied? Meh. I'll tell you, it's stunning. Whoever works on the visual effects on this show, oh my gosh, I hope every meal you have is perfectly warm or perfectly cool, however you want it tempered, and that all of your dreams are wonderful, and that you sleep so soundly at night, and that every wish you ever make comes true, because it is a visual masterpiece, this show. It has been visually stunning, whether it has been spaghettification, the loom itself, Loki, like, coming into like his horns and his headpiece, you know, walking up the gangway, like, it's just stunning, beautiful. And I know it's like all of that is stunning because like somebody is, you know, it's art and they're filming that. But even with Mobius and Sylvie at the end, where they have the blue sky behind them and the cinematography of just that shot, like, it was just very crisp and it was clear and it was calm and it was beautiful. And I love those moments. Those are very like calm moments that like where you just get a breath of fresh air, and it's stunning. I will say that this is one of the more beautiful television shows that I have watched, and that's saying a lot. But I'm excited to see where everything goes. I know a lot of people aren't in the MCU, but I will always have that curiosity and that wonder, and I don't ever have higher than high expectations. I just want to have fun. I want to have a good time, and I want to watch like something that somebody made that they had fun making. And that's all that really matters to me. So guys, I will be here for the rest of the MCU, whether it is movies or television shows. But in the meantime, I'll see ya.